Yes, fishes. I'm doing a tank. I'm re-aquascaping. Red dwarf platies. I sell these on eBay. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, fish are my absolute favorite animal. I want to be a fish in my next lifetime. Screw humans. They suck. I'd rather sit at home and look at my fish. People are toxic. So much fucking work in here. Not even kidding. I mean, it's okay to eat fish. They're a good source of protein. Fish eat fish. But I do have an endangered species of live bird called good aids, and I'd like to preserve their population. So there are endangered species of fish that you can help preserve. Jesus Christ, look at this growth. Look how long that is. But only up here, the roots is starting to mess up because I'm not getting enough light. I gotta rescape. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you. It's also a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's an unbelievable amount of work. Thank you. Yes, these are red dwarf platies. I have a bunch of them in here. I breed these. I sell them on eBay. If you live on the East Coast, I do deliveries. This is a lot of work, I tell you. Can't even kid about that. Thank you. These are the world's smallest platy strain, red dwarf platies. The males sometimes barely are larger than fry that are only 2 weeks old. Fully grown males. These are really small fish. Great for keeping a ton of them inside of small spaces. Jesus, this is a long piece. I can literally cut this into two. Stringy pieces. I'm not even halfway done. I'm definitely moving all that anacarest you see in the middle. That has to go. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I try to upload often. Also, I'm on Instagram and TikTok. And I'm on eBay. Yeah, I use eBay. My water isn't green, it's just a reflection. Oh, I upload very often. I'm very active. Yeah, I sell my fishes on eBay. These are not the only tank I have. Look, let me show you. I have these green Moscow. I have, hold on, these purple Moscow. More red dwarf platies. More red dwarf platies. Pink salmon guppies. No. Purple. Purple Moscow, world's most expensive guppy, allegedly. Purple Moscow. Purple. Purple Moscow. Purple Moscow female. See, even she's kind of purple. Look. Look how many babies they got all over the place. And I only keep purple Moscow in here. Now, I have purple, green, and blue. If you look at one of my videos, yeah, I read books and I drink coffee. See, I'm a nerd. Yeah, let me show you that a little bit more. Purple Moscow. Yeah. People buy them. Now these look. Oh shit! I was about to trip. What color do you consider these? Look how they look with the light off. Light off. Light on. Why do I sell fish? Because I produce high quality fish that you will enjoy and that you can have for years to come. And I got sick of going to pet shops buying sick fish. Fish got ick. You don't know the genetics of the guppy. You don't know, at least when you buy a guppy from me, you know what the father and the mother looks like because I track my fish. You know, these are the parents. Now, let's see if I can find at least one fry in here. Oop, I saw it, but maybe you can't. They got a couple in here already. See that? There goes some fry hiding, if you can see. They're in there. They're hiding. But at least you know my parents. I'm very selective of my males. That's why I sell fish, because I sell high quality fish. You know, I got tired of being sold bad fish. These are pink salmon guppies. These fish are, the color is pink. And peachy, orange, pink. It's pink. This fish is pink. Yeah, there's variations, but the predominant color of these fish is a pink salmon color. If I turn the lights off, you can see pink. This fish almost looks white. It's actually pink, a very light pink. These are my favorite guppies. These are the world's smallest live bearers. They're called least killifish. You can keep hundreds of them inside of a 2.5 gallon tank. Lots of plants. Notice how the more plants you have, the larger your tank looks. relative to even if it's a small tank. When you have lots of plants, it makes the tank look more spacious, right? It gives the fish more hiding spaces. It looks more natural. It looks more inhabitable, right? The fish have places to hide, right? Now, there are hundreds of these inside. I at least have 100 in here. They constantly breed. All of their little babies are at the bottom. And I feed my fish well. I care for fish. That's why I sell them. I'm selling high quality fish. If you see the food I feed them, look. For example, I don't really like to feed them standard flakes. Like I give them like this, TDO, color boosting. Even though their color is already nice. Look at that. Okay, back to this tank. It's a lot of work. I have more fish. This is not all of my fish tanks. You guys want to see more? Let me show you really quick. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on. I have to keep you. Hold on.
I am doing something. I'm bringing back the factions.
What? Why?
I help the Legion to take care of the proper form. The factions work, Chris, to keep the peace. Created you.
Look those more of my pink salmons. These are my blue. Let me show you a nice blue guppy. Look at that. Blue.
You want change with no sacrifice. You want peace with no struggle.
Yeah. Mollies, black mollies. Blue-eyed platies. It's a bunch of fish. I got a lot of tanks. Now I gotta go back 1 second. Give you a quick, oh, that's a pregnant female. See? These fish give birth. They do not lay eggs. This is an endangered species. These are my biggest fish. Or if you want to say my plecos. My plecos are my largest fish. Also, I'm having a contest. You can enter my contest on Instagram. Let me show you real quick. You like my blue Moscow. These are my pink salmon gup. You see the colors? Oh, okay. Well, you can, if you don't have Instagram, you can always follow me on TikTok or, thank you, or what do you call it? Just follow me on eBay. Yeah, I got a large, let me see. Can you see the pleco? There's a large pleco down there. Yeah, I got a lot of plecos. I'm done with this. But yeah. These fish, as I was saying, give birth. They're fry hide. Like in here, you see the little babies. Follow me on, yeah. If you don't have Instagram, follow me on eBay, TikTok.
It was an accident.
All right, let me go back.
I'm more than any other storm. Lightning, maybe. Just for that. I don't know. Passed out when I came to. Everyone was dead. What left me behind?
Let me go back. Yeah. Yeah, I was introduced to fish even when I was a young, very, 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 very small boy. I was introduced to fish. And I like them a lot. So, do you have a shop where people can walk in or no? Well, let me tell you this. I used to let people come over to my apartment, but then I had some bad apples come over. You know, you don't make certain comments when you come into someone's apartment. I remember a couple of years ago, I had plants in one tank. I was using artificial bamboo. You don't comment on someone's tank. Why you got fake plants, bro? I let you in my house. Don't talk about my plants and my tank and my apartment that I pay for. And you want to talk about, bro, why you got fake plants in your tank? Get the hell out of my apartment. Then I had another guy ask to use my bathroom. He was looking at my goodies. He's buying goodies for me. And he was when I was trying to answer his questions, he acted like he didn't hear me. He just was very how do I say it? I don't know. Just this guy was rude. I had some rude people coming, so I just banned that. I said no. I'm just gonna meet them in person somewhere. I'm not having anybody come over into my apartment anymore. There's too many rude people. So, yeah, you just meet up outside somewhere, or I just ship them. That's all. Yeah. You gotta protect your space. This is my sanctuary. I'm not having rude people come over here. Yeah, a lot of dangerous people. Even then, when I ship, it's like you get my address. I mean, it's whatever, but yeah. Um, I gotta work on this tank, and it is definitely going to take more than 30 minutes. Um, I don't know if you can see here, but there are fry all over this goddamn tank. They're all over. You're right about that. There's a lot of fry in here. You just can't see them easily. I'm telling you, there's a lot. I don't even care if they eat them. That's how much. It's too many. My fish don't eat their fry. They know that I feed them. That's why they don't eat their fry. They're all over. Even my plecos are breeding. Snails are breeding. Everybody's breeding. These are juveniles. That's the size I sell you to fish. You know, when you buy a puppy, some people complain, why don't you sell large fish? When you buy a puppy, do you buy a puppy fully sized? No. You buy the puppy as a puppy. I'm at least selling you a decent sized fish. You know you're getting young fish, so I sell them that size. Yeah. But I just wanted to show a little bit of the aquascaping here. Um, if you guys will want, comment on any of my videos, like, oh, I want to see a video of this fish or this fish, and I'll do it next. Just comment it. But I have to leave now because I can't sit on YouTube aquascaping forever. That's boring. Nobody wants to see that. So I'm gonna finish up this tank. I just wanted to be on here for a half an hour, and I'll catch everybody later on my next live stream. All right. So see ya. Oh, I'm having a Pleco contest. If you want a free Pleco, a big one, just enter my contest on Instagram. Comment on a photo, follow me, and then you'll get a shout out, and you'll be entered in my free Snow White Pleco contest. at Deggeries Aquatics. Catch you later, everyone. Good night.